Today I'm with Thekleb. If you aren't familiar with Thekleb yet, let me give you a quick synopsis, as Mr. X would say. He's kind of got a style of his own, way different than my type of videos. His are pretty random, runs around, he's usually got some props. He calls everybody Jimmy and f***s with them.
What's up, guys? My name is Emilio Vensuegana, and I'm here today not only with this cup of pens, but I'm also here with beers. What's going on?
Hey Jim, can I get a quickie fisty? Thanks, sir. Yeah, I like your ear.
Well, as a matter of fact, I happen to have my helmet right here. And basically what I do is, first of all, I get my Voss helmet. It only works with Voss helmets. And I attach using a sticky mount the GoPro to the front of the helmet. If your GoPro doesn't stick to the front, because the front's like really pointy, you can get the kind that mount on the side, and then it'll basically work the same way. But what I do is I have the microphone that comes out of the side of the GoPro. I wire it in. It goes through the cheek pad. All of the extra microphone wires is kind of sitting inside there, and then I basically end it with the mic. So basically the mic is right in front of my mouth. So it's really pretty simple. Just wires in just like that. Well, I typically get a ton of those emails requesting me to advertise on my channel and do integrations on different videos, but I really try to pick and choose which ones I accept, and I decline a significant amount. They all will usually pay a pretty good amount of money, but I always try to determine whether or not it's worth the benefit of it, because if I advertise too much, I'll lose a lot of viewers. If I advertise too many things that are not relevant to the type of videos I'm making, I'll also anger a lot of people and lose a lot of viewers. So, for example, one time I did an ad for a vape company, and it angered a lot of people. And their whole slogan was that they're trying to get people to quit smoking and start vaping. So that was kind of my reasoning for it. But at the end of the day, I kind of realized that what I was doing was really advertising people to inhale nicotine, which is something that you would typically not want to do, especially when you have a lot of kids watching. So I try to stick it to things like, for example...
So before we teleport to Vegas, I want to give a huge thanks to the sponsor of today's video. They're going to get us all the way to Vegas and back without losing our minds, and that is Cove Speakers.
Yeah, well, I made the Pop Club channel because I wanted to switch it up and kind of show my life as opposed to just what you see through my motorcycle helmet. You know, do real life stuff and have the bells in it. And so I wouldn't necessarily say it's different. I would just say that it's a more expanded view of my life compared to Thekleb. And honestly, I enjoy it a lot more. I have a lot more fun with it.
I'm so glad I just got a trusty old rusty boy Philosophicus that I can just treat like a dragon tot. Kind of like a tater tot, but with little rubber dragons all over it. It's the best thing ever, dude.
No, she well, I started doing that voice to be dumb, and then a lot of people got mad about it, so then I was like, alright, no, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna always do that voice. Like, Suburban Lincoln gets really mad that I do that voice, and my dad, and like 80% of people watching. But no, she's smart. If you just say, okay, go, she'll go. She understands, but I think she likes when I do that voice. So I'm gonna keep doing it forever and ever and ever. I don't necessarily remember. Like, we used to do that in high school where we would go up to somebody and call them a random name, like just pretend that we knew them basically. And I started screaming, Jimmy! Like when I started doing my videos, that was just a name that I used a lot. But if you go back in my videos to like towards the beginning, I used to scream like random different names. But I think there was just one video that went viral, and I was using Jimmy that day, and that was just the name that caught on because everyone in the comments was saying it, and then on the next video people were saying it, and then it just became Jimmy. We used to be Johnny, we had Chester, we had Leroy Jenkins.
Like an hour and a half away from home. My wife and I got to drive back. So yeah, this is the new ride. It's got nice Yoshimura exhaust. It's got race rails. I found a really good deal on this R1 with, unfortunately, because I wanted to get something a little different, but has the exact same fairings as Ruby did. But I got a good deal on it, and I'll talk more about that in the future. But I just want to show you guys, got a new ride.